Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of BachelorVegas.com. And I'm standing here today, guys, in front of the old Wet Republic. Well, Wet Republic is getting a rebrand. In fact, you can see in the background here, we have some construction going on. You can see the trusses and whatnot. You can see the Grand Cabanas are right behind me there. And those are, obviously ripped apart. There's a fence. The old Wet Republic sign was basically right behind me over here. And you can see they ripped it off the wall. And I looked over the fence, you can see some massive construction happening to the bungalows and everything. So Wet Republic is going to be rebranded as Palm Tree Beach Club, okay? If you guys aren't familiar with Wet Republic, it's, at the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. We're right next to the Topgolf, okay? So if you ever come here, make sure you get dropped off at the Topgolf parking lot. Because if you get dropped off at the MGM, it's like a freaking 2-mile walk, and it takes about 15 or 20 minutes just to walk it. So right here, you're right on the Koval Street here, and you can get dropped off right here, and the valet's right here. As far as parking goes, you can either park in the valet or you can park right down the street at the MGM parking garage. It's not too far of a walk, okay? Now, let's talk about the Palm Tree Beach Club and the rebrand, because there's a lot of rumors circling around. Everybody thinks it's this big new, pool that's going to be opening up. Yeah, it is, a nice rebrand, okay? Don't get me wrong. It is still going to be Wet Republic with a nice facelift, okay? It's going to be the same pools. The pools are not changing. The bungalows and the Grand Cabanas and most of the seating is not going to change. The only area where I see some changes is going to be right around the DJ. I think they're going to do some work to the DJ booth, and they're going to make that area behind the DJ more like more like couches instead of like what used to be back there, which was like the lounge couches. I think the couches are going to be more like forward facing toward the DJ, and there's going to be more of them back there. Okay, so that area looks like it's going to be pretty new, and the style is going to be a little bit different for that. Okay. So that's what you can expect. I think they're going to have, all new colors. It's not going to be the blue that Wet Republic was. I think it's going to be more like a tan or peachy color. And the major difference is that the Kygo's production company, which is the Palm Tree Club, they're going to be somehow involved with the marketing and the management, and they're also going to be in conjunction with MGM and the Tao Group. Okay, so that's the big deal. The major DJ changes are really, they're just adding Kygo. Okay, that's the only one that's going to be like an exclusive resident over here at the Palm Tree Beach Club. He's going to be only in Vegas. When he's here, he's only going to play here. Okay, so if you want to see Kygo, you got to come here. That's going to be it. Now, from years past, Kygo typically plays in the April, May, and maybe into June a little bit, and then he ends up being over in Europe the rest of the summer. So you might have a chance to see Kygo in the first 3 months of the year typically, but Wet's not going to open now, or the Palm Tree Beach Club is not going to open now until the first week of May. So we'll probably only have selected dates for Kygo. Okay, there's going to be certain days that he's going to be here, probably mostly on Saturdays, and it's going to be limited engagements. But then they do have a lot of big hitters, okay? You got to remember the Tao Group isn't messing around this year. They still were able to keep Martin Garrix. He's a big hitter. They do have Tiesto for limited shows. They still have Alesso. They still have Steve Aoki. That's just to name a few. They have Little John. He'll probably be on like a Sunday type of thing. Duro is another guy you'll probably see on a Sunday. They do have Fisher, another big hitter. Okay, some of these guys are really big hitters, and they were able to actually keep all their DJs this year at the Tao Group. So that's going to, obviously filter into over here. And then Kygo's going to be kind of the pinnacle, his promotion company, Palm Tree Club. And then the other DJs will be playing different events and whatnot here too. So you can expect this to be a pretty darn good pool party this year. I'm going to guess that the rebrand and the freshness of it, a lot of people are going to want to check it out. So it's going to have that first New Year, appeal, if you will. And, the problem was last year, Wet was I think going on 15 or 17 years. I think I've been working with Wet since 2008, doing promotions for them when I lived in Chicago even. And, it was getting tired. Last year, it was pretty good on Saturdays when they had a big DJ. I forgot to mention they still have Zed. That's one of the big hitters they still have. But they also have, the problem was last summer is when they had a big DJ, on a Sunday, it was pretty good. Saturdays were always pretty good with the big DJ. But the Fridays and Sundays without a big DJ were tough, okay? A lot of competition is coming to town. We got the new Live Beach. Tao Beach is fairly new. And there's just a lot of pools and just not as many people in what I would consider a little bit weaker economy than years past. So we're going to have to be fighting that this year. There's still going to be major competition. I know David Guetta ended up over at Live Beach. They have John Summit. He's a big hitter. Dom Dolla's a big hitter. Encore Beach isn't going to roll over. They still have the Chain Smokers, Diplo, Marshmallow, all big hitters. Those guys are going to be the Saturday staples over there. Marquee's going to be bringing in DJs and whatnot with the Tao group. They're competing with them. Tao Beach is going to be competing with this place as well. It's the same company, but they all kind of still compete against each other for the same people, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, I do have a link below if you want to check out the pricing. That is my booking link. And a lot of times I can maybe do a little bit better than what's online, or I can get you specific sections. You're going to want to hit me up for that. So my number is 773-459-8133. That's my cell phone. So make sure you hit me up for table bookings or special table requests, or if you have any questions or you're ready to book your Vegas trip and you just want to talk about it and hear my suggestions on what I think is going to be the best on the weekend you're going to be here, I'm happy to help you out. So that's it. I'm signing out here from the new up and coming Palm Tree Beach Club here at the MGM Grand, which is a rebranded Wet Republic, and it should be pretty lit this year. I'm looking forward to working with you guys over here. Hit me up. Let's talk soon. I'm Brian Pfeiffer.